You know, they just well and just sit inside dung. And I think that if you look at it scientifically, some people have come to this world to be godlights. Some people have come to this world to be slaves. Some people have come to this world to be bullies. And it's amazing. Someone like Aries over my family, and the host of all their comrades will come together in the background and pretend to okay on the outside, but in the background do their devilish deed. Now, can you just imagine? Someone is paranoid by the name of Papariano and actually believe that people have ganged up against him, set up a WhatsApp group. Now, I mean, who in their right mind will look at an animal that is crying, that's help in the doors, and then want to go and open a green app for that animal? The only thing we can do is to take you to the animal sanctuary where they're going to feed you and beef you up. And I think it's also funny that Nigeria is a tropical country, temperate by that means. And as tropical as it is, somebody can sit in front of the camera wearing a winter jacket, wearing a cowboy hat that looks like one that a cat dragged in, and then put on a bit of makeup, a bit of glasses that looks like someone who's actually lost their life completely, someone who is actually sort of lost their minds, whose mind don't manifest to anything sensible. You know, people sometimes don't know where they are in the course of the day. And let me tell you something. Shouting, ariwo kọ́ ni music, empty barrel ló máa ń pariwo, and that in musical terms, it is not that noise that is the music, it's the common sense you put into it and how you reach out to your fans. But empty barrels make the most noise. They come out and make that noise. One, you claim you're being bullied, people are after you, people have ganged up against you. You are now using that as an opportunity to fester more lions, which is okay. Your godlights are there to provide you with lions. And then when they provide you with this lion, it actually makes you feel so good in the pits of the gutters of hell that you are, in one single room where you shit inside one room, you wee inside one room, you sit on a potty inside one room, you sit 8 hours, 12 hours doing a show, shitting and weeing in the same room, eating in the same room. Absolutely no reason why you ended up with diabetes. Why won't you end up with diabetes? Because if we look at it very quickly, your life is messed up, for starters. And if we put things in perspective, your diet is shite. You eat on your live show as if you haven't eaten, sort of like, it's like picking up an infested animal from the street, bring it up and give it a bit of turkey, and it goes crazy. And it goes nom 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 nom, and it does that. It goes. I mean, thing is, I feel so sorry for this lost case. It's like a cockroach. Cockroaches actually have a means to shit in a place, but they use the smell of that shit to come back to their home. So if it is not a dung beetle, then it's a piece of shit, as in a cockroach. If it's not one of those, it's a termite. And then obviously a termite will use his own any feces he can find to construct a nest and to secure a home. And when you look at a situation where, you know, you've seen something, you've heard something in the process, and you then want to say something, you cannot be civil, you can't be truthful. And all you do is sit down there, control the likes of people who are old enough to be your parents in female and male. Can you imagine? The likes of You know me, I mention names on my platform, the likes of Sholake, a grown man who's probably in his 60s with little or no common sense, who goes to platform where little kids between the age of 24 and 35 drag him to the pits of hell that he belongs to. And then you have the likes of Adenike, the malicious, silent devil crusader who uses a Bible turned upside down and a cross turned upside down to preach hate and division. Adenike, I remembered vividly when Aries was on your case. Aries chased you into the pits of hell that you belong to. She even chased you from the black half to the green half. A lot of people felt so sorry for you. And you know the sad thing about the situation of these people and all their devilish crusades is the fact that someone claims that they are Christian. And as you are a Christian, someone offends you. And the only thing you can do is to get a coconut, a white candle, and then you spend almost 7 days cursing Aries. What sort of shenanigan is that in the name of Christ? I don't understand it. I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to really understand the reason why someone can descend into anarchy. Someone who is offended you and you are a Christian. You got a coconut and you say there is something about how water gets into the coconut. The miracle in which the water gets into the coconut is what protects you. I mean, come on, Adenike. You come up every morning. You come and pray for your children. I mean, are you telling me that your children's lives are so messed up that you can't pray for your children in your own home? Do early morning prayers. Instead, you come live. You come and lie. Last time I saw Bambino Riano, lost case on your platform, praying in the morning, and all the prayers that you've prayed. You can't pray at home. You can't sort of like commune in your heart to engage with God in the most sublime and the most serene way, the way normal people do. Stop wasting your time, your life and effort lying to yourself that you are crusading for Christ because you are bloody antichrist. Given by what we've seen. 7 days, you're raining curses on Supreme. 7 days. A lot of people reached out to you to let you know enough is enough. And you have the temerity, the audacity to put the ITGuy in your mouth and say that they are devil. They don't worry about them. You are an antichrist. I'm a devil, and I will devil your life. If you don't like it, take it to the bank, take it to the streets, go and cry where people can listen to your nonsense. And whilst we've actually done those two, and then we know that there are so many enlightened and bright people who obviously will not be in a position to be part of the ruling party in Nigeria, because if Nigeria is descending into the pits of hell, 80% of the people on Papariano, Papa Bingo's platform, fester off the depth of the abysmal pit of shit. So if you want to do it in your local uncivil manner and you want to descend into the gutters, do it on your platform. And then, yeah, you know, recently you're running because you got diabetes. Yeah. Remember when you beat the knife, Ogun? You swore by Ogun. You lied that you never made money of justice for Mohbad. All the lies you told. Your life is now in shambles. You are now crying every day, every night, asking for more lions, and your Goliaths, elderly idiots, are gifting you. It doesn't matter what they gift you. You know, these people that are gifting you, they go to work 9 to 5 in their respective countries. They graft, they set up businesses. They look for ways to make ends meet, look after their family. You don't have a child, you don't have a girlfriend, you don't have a wife, but you still have the energy to get on your platform, curse Mohbad's wife, curse Mohbad's father, the mom if it needs be, and you're actually telling me you've not been cursed automatically. It's a curse that you picked up from one, you've got diabetes now. You've beaten that knife and put red palm oil on it. You have lied and Ogun is come for you. Now, let me tell you what I put together earlier. I have a lot. I don't want to waste people's time because I want dialogue. What I put together earlier is very simply that you are going through a momentary madness. And your momentary madness is not a competition. It's the reason why I'm not going to respond to you in that shallow gutter way that you've been going about your madness. It has now been confirmed and prima facie that you are mad. So I can wait for the confirmation of your depletion from the face of the earth so that we can open an inquest. And if we open that inquest, when Ogun that you swore and lied to have pied you, we will be ready to do our analysis, our prognosis, and this will lead to your permanent demise. So the beginning of your permanent exit, you will be extinguished. Actually, you will self-destruct, you will self-implode, and you will do every single one of us a favor. Ogun is ready to buy you because you lied to Ogun. All the stuff you've been doing in the underground, we know about it. You are paranoid right now because everything will come out eventually. Papa Bingo. We all do what? It will all come out. I have so much for you. I've decorated it so beautifully, and I know you're still dunging as a beetle that you are, looking for more shit for your maggot followers because they need to feed off feces that you are gathering right now. There is so much I could go on forever. Actually, I heard, I will bring you up, Jack. Good afternoon. I heard before I bring Jack up that you were deported. From which country, I don't know, but you committed wire fraud. Yeah, so EFCC obviously aware of you. The Nigerian authorities are aware of you. You can no longer obtain a visa to go to any country in the world because you are so stupid, silly, shilly-shally, and foolish to get caught because that is what you are doing for a living. You've been hiding on that platform of yours. You used to 1 million followers is what you're fooling people to believe. So how do you class you as someone who has been? You are an has-been. You have been. And you are a nobody. The moment you have the thing that actually been feeding you, in that moment I realized that Uncle Karma and Uncle Nemesis and Andy are waiting for you around the corner. And now that I've got a stranglehold of you, they're squeezing your balls right now. You're feeling the heat. If possible, you are seeing Mohbad in your dreams simply because you have decided to disrespect Mr. Joseph Aloba. You have never had a child. You don't have a girlfriend. You've never had a wife. You've never done anything near what Joseph Aloba is achieved. Joseph Aloba has his own house. Even at the time that Mohbad passed away, may his soul rest in peace, he's a carpenter. He has a means of living. What have you got? And this is a man that you have the energy, the temerity, the temperature to go high, to drag or open a show for him all day. I don't mind if you're uncomfy are doing your own thing and you're getting lions by virtue of it because it's entertainment anyway. But think about what you've done, and you have engineered the little brain cells that you have, even have anything against the new guy, whatever is doing, especially VDM. VDM is not my piece of cake. I'm not going to sort of like get on his case. I'm going to leave him for whatever it is he can do, because 20 months away can be another 22 months with absolutely no achievement in terms of fighting for justice for Mohbad. May so rest in peace. I mean, I have so much for you. I'm going to come for you, yeah, individually, separately, me, without any ill-conceived WhatsApp group that you are talking about. See, you say when they come for you, I will come for you. It is promised I'm on your case. I've been busy. I've been busy making money. I've been busy looking after my family. I've been busy looking after my affairs. I've been busy planning the future to make it brighter, to put seed, more plan into the process and make life better for my family. What the hell do you do in the midst of hell? In that single donkey room in there, you shit, we and eat 24/7. But I don't blame you. I blame those shallow old men and old women, shameless old men and old women, because the people that are buying your lions and actually sponsoring you do not know that they are picking up curses. If you want to help someone who is cursed already, I feel sorry for you. The money that you are using to assist this guy may actually end up with holes in your pocket. Because he's ungrateful, he's imbalanced, he's lost his mind completely, he's not a new man, he's disrespectful, and is set his ways to destroy people. But unfortunately, he can't do it on his own. He needs the life of Aries. Aries, our market, a 50-something-year-old man and a 30-something-year-old boy. And Aries, you have this guy to use most control, to be clicking, play, stop, pause, drop you on come so many times. Unashamedly, you come back, blocks you, drops you. As old as you are. Look at it. Your children, if your children actually have any brain, and there is a brain cell, and they're not in hospice or in a home where the brain is fried completely, your children would have separated you from this Papariano, this Papariano, this Papariano, this idiots, this maggot. He's beginning to use maggot. And I was the one who introduced that maggot into justice for Mohbad. So Papariano, right on, you foolish idiots. Where's Jack? Let me bring Jack up. If I can find him. I've got shows for you. Yeah? So let your people, let them contribute money to you. When they contribute that money to you, you know what's going to happen? Get a visa and go and the things you do. Then we deport you again. I don't think any country will give you a visa because I'm sure the Interpol and EFCC are so on your case. You don't even know, and you don't know. We know. What some of the things we know are the things you think we don't know, and those are the things that are getting you paranoid. Why are they getting you paranoid? Because you don't want your ass to be on the street. But today it is. Today it is. Come on. Look, if I sit down and I cannot collect myself properly, I will finish you. I don't even have to do that to finish you. You finished already. I'm just waiting for Jack. I don't know where Jack is. He's here somewhere. Then he's disappeared. Come on, Jack, where are you? Come up. Good afternoon, everybody. Jack is coming up, and that is going to change the dynamics of this process. This session, because we have a lot more on Papariano, Bambino, to showcase to the world for the world to understand. It's not by numbers, it's not by the number of followers, it's not by people giving you lion. A very good afternoon to you, Jerry. A very good afternoon to everybody connected at the moment. Let's take the like to 20K and let's share profusely. Let's tap profusely. You know, this show is always very beautiful, and we've got something very interesting for you. Jack. Hey, Jack, man. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm good, boss. How are you doing, sir?
I see you. Good afternoon. Yeah, Jack, what have you got for me? What have you got for What have you got for TikTok? What have you got for Just for Mohbad this afternoon? It must be something very interesting. I can't wait, really, to be honest.
ITGuy, to be honest, if I say that, I believe it's not like any preparation or anything. To be honest, it's gonna be freestyling. Freestyle.
You know, that's how we do it here, the freestyle. That's it.
Yeah, it's a bit freestyle. So, please, can you just give me us just 2 minutes now? Just 2 minutes. Yeah, just give me for 2 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got people. You look around. TSL Fashion is another sort of like low life. She is kind of like a mini school bimbo who will come. I remember when she joined Justice for Mohbad with a fake British accent. When she got her first Wotowoto, she lost the accent straight away. TSL fashion. Take off your wig and let's see your hair. I'm sure you are bald. And you will have the audacity to be talking about the IT guy, be shading the IT guy. You are deleted. You are deleted, as in deleted. You are so shallow, so low brain, so bimbo. IT guy was saying this, then I told him, IT guy, don't do that. I will tell Papariano. Who the hell is Papariano? Are you crazy? Have you guys lost your marbles? Who the hell is Papariano? He's just a little piece of shit, little bit of maggot on TikTok, on this black. Nothing more than that. He's just a pile of shit. And you are the likes of Adenike, hypocritical, Christy, Bible bashing liar from the piece of hell that have turned the Bible upside and the cross upside down. Every morning, you see? That is what they do. I will leave it as that. Wanting flag Baba. That is it. They know. They know what they need to do. They can't take it. They can sit on their platform and actually do all manners of madness all day, all night. I've only just given them 5 minutes, and they are dripping in their underwear. Èmi ọmọ ọ̀tá ẹ sì rí nǹkan kan ẹ jẹ́ kí Jack dé náà kàtẹ́ ọkọ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú yín mo ti dárúkọ èèyàn méjì ẹ ti rẹ̀ sí ní you've been reporting me for violation of community ẹ tí rí nǹkan kan ibi ẹ máa ṣánkú ni ṣẹ́rí màá wá ṣe nǹkan kan fún yín gbogbo platform tó ṣe é lọ ibẹ̀ ni màá lọ jókòó sí tí màá ti da ilé ayé yín rú. Gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ gbọ́ ń pa yín gbogbo ẹ̀ ló máa jáde pátápátá ní kọ̀ọ̀kan. Ẹ̀yin, you gonna sit down and you gonna say something in the guise of they've restricted some audience or whatever, current whatever. Anyone who's listening would listen. And then you go drag people all day, drag the father of the deceased, drag the wife of the deceased, drag everybody draggable, look for foreigners, and foreigners are in our midst. Then they became your target, you and your people. See, we are in foreign countries, and we have done so much in our lives, and we've been so blessed to have been in a foreign country, and we need to give it to God, that God saw our destiny, wanted us to do well amongst the same white people that you guys can't stand. And we've done well. We've done excessively well. Our children are beginning to do well. And they actually do better than you can even imagine given their age. And those are the people that you want to isolate, exercise, drag, make sort of like meaningless. You know, when you do stuff like that, and you wake up in the morning, Justice for Mohbad is not what we are doing on this black app. And I keep saying it, and it keeps deflecting it. People are catching crews mostly. But for what it's worth, we do our analysis, we do our fights, we do our wotowoto, we do anything we have to do because we are human. We're seeing this as sort of like a way to engage, to come together as a community. People want updates. I don't know if I give you names. Adenike, Southside, Lady Chan, Queen of Energy, Aries, TSL, White Mary. Realistic is just about because she got dropped on Papa's platform yesterday, if I understand. She's about to sort of like join the gang. So I'm keeping a watchful eyes on her. I have a list of them. I don't even have to go anywhere to recite that. It's not a problem. Salzot is just sort of like, she's just a slave. It's unfortunately that she doesn't even know where she is in the course of the day. So I wouldn't even bother with little... anyway, let me be careful not to violate anything further than I've done. Whilst Jack is trying, I don't even know what Jack is up to anyway. Because he keeps saying, you are here now. So we will carry on. And then we look at different aspects. Because I've made my notes, I want to move away from the Wotowoto. Actually, whilst we're doing the Wotowoto, I think we have a problem. And I think the problem we have a problem with our bloggers. Our bloggers are becoming very insightful. These bloggers rely on them to recapture exactly what goes on in the course of a session, look at the beautiful side of it, and then post it so that we can repost it. But they are beginning to be insightful. They are beginning to take sides. They are beginning to kind of work for some other people. And I think the moment a blogger is biased on justice for Mohbad, we start looking at them thinking there's something wrong. And I will name the three that I know. Insights, Sex Exposed. Yeah, so those two, which is Insider. I think it's Insider, and Sex Exposed. They are beginning to be manipulative. They're beginning to engineer hate. They're beginning to engineer all sorts. And I think that Insider, if you've been in the industry for so long, I think you should be partial when you put stuff out. The ones I want to celebrate is Julie AMS Gist or AMS Gist and Titi Kushi 123. I will celebrate those two because when they push stuff out, they try to be as balanced as possible, but Insider and Sex Exposed are becoming extremely incisive. Whatever the case, why they're doing it, you need to. I love the way Julie just does it. She will push it out and leave it to you to make up your mind. It's an observation. Why is it that Insider is not bullying Mr. Joseph Aloba? Insider is bullying Mr. Joseph Aloba. Go and look at his site. I've blocked him before because of all the incitement of hate. I've blocked him before. I just literally unblocked him lately simply because I've been engaging with him on Thunderfire's platform. But come on, Insider, wake up. You need to wake up. You need to be independent. That is what sort of like where the blogging is a bit different from journalism. But then if you have bloggers at the same time, if you want to incite, then incite, and don't come on TikTok to do it. Open your platform, show your face, and do what the bloggers normally do. Take up a case and let's know your face. Let's know who you are. Let's see you for who you are. But you can't come to my platform, for instance, capture a snippet of a show, and then in there be disgusting towards me. Can you imagine someone captures my show, my own show, and you are also insulting me in your caption? Think about it. Come on. Do we actually have a Roro as Nigerians anymore? You have cut and snippet my show, and you have insulted me and then posted it. Oh my God. Insider, are you okay? Sex Secret Exposed, are you guys okay? Because I don't think you guys are all right. Caption, I like the captions. When Titi Kushi, Kush 123, Julie Gist, we just leave it to you to make up your mind. Well, I love captions that are kind of balanced. If Papariano is giving ITGuy Wotowoto, just say it. Don't come and say ITGuy or Nikki Nikon or Papariano or Nikki Nikon. Whatever the case you've described it, people will make up their minds.
ITGuy, when you're ready, I'm ready.
I'm ready. Go for it, my brother. Get on with it. Go on. The platform is yours.
Yeah. Oh, okay, guys. Yeah, thank you very much for allowing me to talk here. As I said, this is just this to be a freestyle thing, but we still gonna be saying the truth, even at that. Now, this is not about the fight between ITGuy and Papariano. Now, and this is not a fight between any individual or individuals or really per se Thunderfire per se and Papariano. Now, this is just about the about something that was done, that has got implication, something that was done that has implicit and explicit implication. And what is that thing? It is the behavior of Papariano towards Thunderfire. I wouldn't have actually taken this really serious to want to talk about this, but the fact that I heard about, I wasn't there whatever that transpired between them, but two of them, but at least I got the point, I got the fact right. But the fact that the individual Thunderfire had to deactivate her account because she couldn't stand whatever it was that was coming to her. And Papariano, the following day, still went out to still sort of like crash this woman, to still sort of like curse this woman, to still do a show for this woman. That is what needs to be totally condemned. Totally condemned. Because if you do something to an individual and they go into silence, you take them away from public space, and they go into silence, they deactivate their account. If you have any modicum of conscience in you as a person, you would know that such an individual probably was going through something to have done that. And whatever it is or it was that they're going through, if you are human, you wouldn't want to further compound that. You wouldn't want to further make that worse by going out again to stage a show for them and to start saying the unthinkable for them. That it is what we need to forensically check. Because I've always been saying it, that there is something called justice within justice. You cannot hide. Not even me. Nobody. You cannot hide under the guise of this justice for Mohbad and be perpetrating evil injustice against individuals as well. If you do that, then the individuals deserve to get justice against you. Because that automatically means you do not know the meaning of justice. So that's what this is about. That is what this is about. And this individual, Papariano, I want everyone to go with us as we write. Go with me, float with me. Just keep an open mind. Let us just check all of these behaviors. And there are going to be questions that I'm going to be asking at the end of the day. There will be questions. So those questions will linger in your mind forever. They will linger in your mind. They will linger in the hearts of anyone who is still supporting that behavior. I'm not saying you're supporting him. No, you can support, you can do whatever. But if you're still with him on that behavior, that what he's doing to individuals now is good, those questions will be in your mind when you eat, when you drink, when you are in the shower, having your bath, when you sleep, close your eyes and go to bed. They will pop up in your minds. Now, Mohbad said, and I want to quote indirectly, you have been doing it. You guys have been doing it. You guys are doing it. But this one is going to be the last, your very last. When Mohbad said that, that statement alone is not only to the people that were bullying him, to the people that wanted to take his voice away. The statement is meant for anybody, anyone, anywhere, trying to take people's voices away. That is what that statement stands for. That's what it means. So again, don't forget, the people, whoever that buy Mohbad, whoever that put Mohbad to death. I don't really like that word pine, so let me just use another word that can express that word. Whoever that put Mohbad to death, what they did was because they wanted Mohbad's voice never to be heard again, never to be heard on the surface of earth. That was why they did what they did. They were upset with him. Clearly, they got upset. They got upset with Mohbad because of something. Maybe Mohbad did something, or Mohbad, I don't know. Maybe Mohbad was rude to them, or maybe Mohbad took what belongs to them. And then the only thing they thought of that could come up to their mind, that could pop in their mind, was this guy has to be deleted. We just don't want to hear his voice again because his voice infuriated us. It infuriates us. That voice disgusts us. So what do? We send him off this planet, this earth. They got upset. That's it. Anger. They were angry. They were angry for whatever reason with Mohbad. And I listened to one of the shows of Papariano where he was saying clearly that he's human, that he got upset and he had to say something, he had to do something, behave in a certain way. Yeah, got upset. That's anger, right? That's anger. They always say that anger is a momentary madness. So you have to be careful. That's why they say, don't make decision when you're mad. Do not rush into decision when you're mad, because you are momentarily mad when you're angry. When you are angry, you're momentarily mad. So the best thing is to do not to make any decision. But you see, the people that keep Mohbad, the people that put Mohbad to death, they were momentarily mad as well. But you ask yourself, I'm asking myself a question, you ask yourself a question. If you are upset with someone, if you are mad at someone, because you're human, because you've got conscience in you, does what come to your mind, what will come to your mind be to put that person to death, or be to take away the voice of that person, to want to send them away from public space? And as though that was not enough, to now want to send them away from the face of earth. You want them to do something bad to them. You want them to think about them, to think of themselves as they are worthless, to think of themselves as they mean nothing. They don't deserve to be in this world. So please just do something to yourself. That's what you want them to do. Because that is the implication, that is the only meaning of Papariano's behavior under fire. I do not care whatever it is that has transpired between both of them. What matters is he has done the same thing that the people, Sam Larry, Naira Marley, did to Mohbad. That is what he has done. Ever since he did that, the name I call him now, I've got a lot of names for him. I just call him Sam Larry Sr. He's worse than Sam Larry. As a matter of fact, he's worse than the people that put Mohbad to death. He's worse than Comfy. He's worse than Comfy. He's worse than Comfy. There is no difference. There is no difference. There is no difference. Now, take a look at this. I like people when they say do as I do, not do as I say. Do as I do, not do as I say. There was a recording. I wish Wicked Lady is here so that she can be playing those recordings. Then we analyze those recordings. I'm gonna talk about them. But since she's not here, I can't really. I will just pick what I can pick. There was a recording I listened to. Was it yesterday? Yeah, on Very Wicked Lady. A female. I'm not sure who the person is. I just want to mention him. Somebody was telling Papariano on that show that even I confronted or something. She had something with some sort of confrontation with ITGuy and blah blah blah, and that something like she was saying something, and the Papariano said.
You're talking about the full cup. Someone's cup is not full.
Yes, the full cup. That I paid that. I was like, oh really? And Papariano said to the girl, to the lady, his cup, maybe that's ITGuy's cup, maybe full with you or with you guys, but that is none of my business. You're not going to bring me into your fight. But now you are having a fight with the same person you're talking about. You said the cup of ITGuy is full with you. And don't forget, this ITGuy is a man. Papariano is a man. Whatever it is between them, to be honest, is none of my business. They can handle each other. That's what I believe. So I'm just trying to make a reference to something that has to do with what I'm talking about. And you said that his cup was not full with you, but now his cup is full with you. So you do not want to go into the fight to fight the fight with them, but you are now galvanizing, manipulating all of these people to build and fight your fight for you. To be honest, what kind of a person is this? What kind of person is this? Do you guys not listen to this guy when he speaks? You want them to fight your fight. You are even telling them. You are now, can you imagine so much control now? You are now telling them not to visit, not to go to some platforms now. People that you used to be together, you used to roll with. People that used to be with you. People that we used to enjoy analysis together. You are now saying that the platforms have become forbidden fruits for your students to go to. Who does this? This is exactly. Look, I've watched a lot of crimes in my life, and when an individual starts to behave in a certain way, I know which of the categories you belong. Control freak. And where you are, you listen to me because I've blocked you already, and you're going to remain eternally blocked. And this is not some kind of whatever you want to call it. I'm not doing that shit with you. I'm just explaining your behavior. That is your behavior, because I came up to you, to your platform a few days ago. I was supposed to be resting, but because I was listening, I saw the load up, and I thought that you were sober. I thought that, okay, he's realized that, some things that he said or he did, he should have done it. I went up and I said to you, this has nothing to do with right or wrong. Because I care. That was why I came up. I want you to stop that behavior, because that behavior will only put you in a position of Sam Larry and Naira Marley, what they did to Mohbad, and will put you in a position of a killer. That was why I came up. And if you were wise, they say wisdom indeed is profitable to them that seek, that use it. If you were smart enough, if you were wise enough, you should what should have come from anybody who has got conscience. Because humanity first. Humanity, the human side of you. You have to be human first before you fight for justice or before you do any other thing in life. They say stick a pin through your own eyebrow and see if you hurt or not. If you hurt, then do not seek it in another person's eye. If it was myself that somebody came up and spoke to me like that way, to be honest, I would apologize to that individual throughout this year. I would do it every day throughout this year. Maybe, just maybe, that could sort of like assuage them. That could sort of like make them feel better.
Yeah, very quickly, what is it about the loner against a realistic? Something happened?
I think, to be honest, I always miss everything because most times I'm not, to be honest, I'm not, because the moment I'm not home, I don't have this phone is dedicated. I bought it because of what's it called? Because of strictly for Jeff Justice Mohbad. So I don't take it anywhere. So that's why I don't get to hear this trouble that happened. To be honest, I wasn't there at all.
I mean, according to what I think someone posted something, and it appears as if Lona must have mercilessly troubled her realistic and eventually dropped her. So anyway, carry on. I'm sure very weird lady will know something to say about that. All right, carry on.
Okay, yeah, very carefully will probably help with some recordings. Yeah, so this is it. You see, let me tell you something. I've always said something, and this is how I live my life. There are no permanent enemies. There are no permanent enemies. I do not want to say there are no permanent friends, though, but there are no permanent enemies. There are no permanent enemies. If I'm cross with you, so it's over. I'm going to say it's over. It's over. I have nothing against you. You have to live your life. You have to carry a heart that is as pure as gold. You don't carry grudges for what? Are you gonna take that to the bank? You wanna bank grudges? You can bank stuff like that. Pain. I mean, somebody insulted you and you're taking that all your life. It's baggage. It is extra luggage for you. It's gonna kill you. It's gonna kill you eventually because you're carrying something dirty, something meaningless in your heart. In your heart. Now, he couldn't apologize, and that same night, Thunder Fire deactivated our account, deleted our account. When I heard that, to be honest, I could not sleep because this has nothing to do with nothing. Just the same, I stood up for the other lady, for the other girl, where people were bullying her. At that point, I did not care whether she was the one who was wrong. But the same way I stood up for her, because that's even different. The person even texted me a message like she was going to commit suicide. And I was scared. And that was when I started, like, even going out to, like, people stop this stuff. Like, what are you guys doing to this girl? Camera down, and you're talking about it too much. And this person is a thing of taking their life. So that, because I am human, I do not care who you are. If it's something you did at all, I'm going to stand up for her. Do it to anybody, I will stand up for them. Do it to Bukky Jesse, I will stand up for her. It doesn't matter whether they're for justice or not for justice. Do it to Wunmi, I will stand for her. For as long as she has not been proven guilty, there is no court that has pronounced her. Even though I know that she's got questions to answer because all of them in that house, they know something. But I'm going to say she for now. If I do that, then I'm going out of line. Then I'm putting myself up. As a matter of fact, even though she doesn't take up a legal whatever fight with me, but my conscience will tell me that, have I said the right thing? As a competent court of law, pronounce this lady guilty. No, nothing. So I'm not going to say that. So if you do that to her, I'm going to stand up for her. Unless I do not know unless my account, I have deactivated this account, then I won't know nothing going on in Justice Mohbad any longer. But if I do know, I stand up for them. Baba Mohbad today, if you do that to him, I will stand up for him. Any form of bullying behavior should not be accepted, should not be tolerated. Because when they get away with it, They will do it to another person. They will do it to another and another and another. Just like serial killers. Because they do it and get away with it, they always have that happiness. There is always that thing that makes them want to do more because they're getting away with it. The people that commit crime, when they get away with it, they want to do another one because they got away with that one. They got away with that one. You are now telling people. And first of all, let me just say this. I don't know why people call themselves science students, and I do not know why people are thinking it's a science class. I just go up anywhere to talk. The other day I went to MFM when I needed to talk. I went there to address what was done to King White. I don't have any enemy anywhere because that is not why I'm here. It seems as though you guys are now doing some kind of organization, or I don't get it. Clicks everywhere now. Clicks. You're now telling people where to go, where not to go. Adults, grown up men and women. This is the kind of control pastors, all of these people, religious people, they beat on the what's it called, on the followers. And if you watch crime very well, you're gonna see how they use that to decimate a lot of many lives. Control freak. Control freak. What did Thunderfire say to you, do to you, to warrant you, now want her to take her own life, to warrant you, to now want to bully her into death? Because that's okay, fine. She said you're a liar, or she called you a liar, she implied, implicitly said that you lied, or you're inside, or you're okay. She wanted to, let's even assume that she wanted to control your platform for you because of gifts. So are all of these reasons enough for you to want to say things, do things that will make her hurt herself, that will make her leave this space, TikTok space, and not only this TikTok space, even this earth, you want her to leave the earth. That's what you want. Otherwise, if I'm fighting with someone and I heard that they've deactivated account, even though I can't reach them anymore to apologize to them, why would I want to go into staging another show of bullying for them? That shows that you were born a bully. You were born a killer. You were born a killer. And the other day, I was on his live. You see, I think the reason why he blocked me the other day when I was on his it was the one that actually requested me to come up, and I came up, and it was the day Mohbad lost the case, and he thought that I was happy about it. So he brought me on. He said, "Oh, I know that you," and my first statement was like, "Look, to be honest, if anybody says that they're happy that Mr. Joseph lost that case, to be honest, that's gonna be evil," and I meant it that way. There was no way I would be happy about that. For what? It is just painful that they were not going the right way. That's just the only thing. Why should I be happy that they lost? And that day, we were just talking about it, and the moment he deviated into to have Wotowoto or whatever with ITGuy, why would I say anything to that? Because it is none of my business. You are men. You guys are men. You are a man. You can fight it out like men. I had to stay muted. And when it was time for me to do something, to leave, and I had to leave. I can't just sit down there. And I get it didn't like that. The fact that I didn't put mouth to that. Because I can see it now clearly. He definitely wants everyone, if you're around him, he wants you to be on his side and fight his fight for him. That I will never do even for the gods, let alone human, like human. You are alive, you can fight your fight. But if somebody bully you, I'm going to stand up for you. Especially when I know that the action, the bullying that they're doing to you can cause you to harm yourself or to take your life. I'll stand up for you. Unless I don't know. But to want to just inherit another, this is petty. Petty fights. I don't go into petty things. I don't go into petty things. Do as I do, not do as I say. You are telling the people that are listening to you, your viewers, not to ever bash the foreigners, not to abuse or curse or whatever. I have any problem with the foreigners. Not to what I put now. What do you guys call it now? You say that they should not do that to the followers. You said it. Sorry, to the foreigners. Now, you are not only cursing you're not fighting the foreigners now. What you're doing now, you want them to get off this case. Not only that, you want them to probably leave this earth for you because this earth belongs to you. Is that what this is about? We are nothing before God. We're nothing. What is it that anybody has done to you that will make you so much want them to be out of this world? What is it? What is it? What could it be? They called you a liar. Is it today that people have been calling people liars? Do you want to say that you've never lied in your life? I've lied in my life. You've lied, whether constructively or non-constructive. Either way, you've lied. If anybody asks me, how much are you worth? Or how much do you have in your bank account? Because I know it is none of your business, I can just give you a wrong figure. Because how does that directly affect you? Because it's an information you don't even need. So if I lie to you, that's a lie. It just depends on the context and depends on what you want to achieve with that lie. So why will I say because somebody called me a liar now? Because I feel somebody wants to take over control of my platform, TikTok platform. Not even my company, my business. Then the next thing I want to do because I'm upset, because I'm mad, because he claims that he's human. People get upset. But when people get upset, do they now want to, is the next action, is it to kill? Is it to cause another person to take their life? I was about saying the other life, I heard him say, the one I was there, the last one I was there, I heard him say that he was asking the comment section for them to, if they know ITGuy, like your full name, like your short name, stuff like that. So now, this is the question, this is the thing. Me, as I'm here, I'm a ghost. I've never requested anybody to open the camera. I've never requested anybody to, I want to see your picture or what you look like or your real name, whatever, any name I see there, I will address you with it. If you put there, good,
Zach,
I will address you.
Sorry for the interruption. You've said it all. I'm sure you have a lot more to say. Now, I brought the learner up for a good reason, so I want him to engage with you. There is a reason why I did that. So the learner engage with Jack on this matter, please.
Good day, everybody. The ITGuy, I greet you. I've said I don't want to even have these issues again on my table. Reason because I think to my own little knowledge, I've tried to address it and I could see ego on all sides. So to be very honest, because the other day when I went on Papariano's platform to address this issue and talk to him about it, try to make him see things the way I see it. And even though I could try to understand what he's trying to say, and I get it, but I expected him to try and go for a recap and we think, oh, this thing has gone too far. We don't even need to drag ourselves this far to get any. We are not going to get anything from this at the end of the day. But as it is now, as it stands now, I think he insists on dragging. If they drag me, even try to call people and telling people that if ITGuy, if Thunderfire say this on this platform, I've seen people's other platform like Natural Platform. I could mention name, Natural Platform, dragging people all around. I could see that all because they are joining Papariano. So people are helping Papariano to fight his fights now. And to me, I'm not going to fight anybody's fight. I've said it. The way I see it, I will say it to you. I only see ego after that, because I expected him to go back and rethink it and try and address this issue. You yourself have said it on your platform. I was on that platform the day he was addressing Aries that I was saying it in Yoruba that you shouldn't, no matter what, don't fight these foreigners. They might not understand it the way they might not see things the way we see it. Don't fight these foreigners. And Jack came up that day to still explain those things to him, that these people see things just one way. It is right and it is wrong. Either you try to go in the back way to go and do something right. That's not their problem. If it is right, it is right. If it is wrong, it is wrong. Yes, that's how they see things. But you don't listen. To me, he doesn't listen. Papariano, to me, I'm not going to be what is it called, to be addressing, to be trying to pamper things. No, he's not listening. He is not. He have his own way to see things, but you should at least listen to people saying their view. Try and listen properly, which Papariano is not at all. And more to it, people on that platform are also putting more petrol to the fire, instigating, in which he knows, but he doesn't want to. Maybe it's for the views, I don't know. Maybe it's for the gift, I don't know. That's not my concern. I've seen Aries came to whose platform is in Papa's platform the other day. She was in the comment section saying all these men on the panelists has come to my DM to ask for money. I wanted to reply, but I was like, "Oh, me? Do you even know my name? Aside the loaner that you are saying here, do you even know my account number for you to say all these men on this platform has come to your DM to ask for money?" So I just left that. It's not everything that's worth my energy or my this thing. It doesn't worth it at all. I've said it to Thunderfire that after all this, I don't think I'm going to be addressing it again. If he's not going to listen, if he's not going to rethink. After what happened on his platform that day with Thunderfire, I don't think Thunderfire went on our platform again, all just to drag Papariano. If not that people are instigating things and people are trying to add more petrol. It has not happened. So why is it trying to bring up fights that is not even there? We are just trying to tell you, don't stay in between two fights. People know where you stand. You are big, yeah, fine. We know the pillar you hold in justice for Mohbad. Yes, we know that. But that doesn't mean that when you are wrong, we should not say that you are wrong. If you are wrong, you are wrong. If you are wrong, you are wrong. You yourself have said, don't fight these people, but you are the one fighting them now. You yourself have said, you don't need to respond to all comments. You are the one responding to that now. It is wrong. It is wrong. And if he's not seeing it, I won't force him. No problem. We move on.
Delona, yeah, thank you so much, brother. You've done well, to be honest, because you were the reason why I came up the other day to join you guys because I just wanted, because one thing about me is this, I love peaceful atmosphere. Like if let me tell you something. If I want to come to you, I want to come to you with all my heart. Like, I can't be in a place where I know that the energy is not right, where I know that this person, there's something something is wrong. This person is doing something that I know that it is not, It is not right. So I won't be like, the energy will not just be right for me. Even when I want to speak, I'm just gonna be saying rubbish because I won't be coherent. Do you get? So you've done the right thing, and we've done. That was why I made it clear to him that this is not about right or wrong. It has nothing to do with right or wrong. Look, one of the qualities of a man is the ability to be able to say sorry, not only when you're wrong, but sometimes even if you're on your right. But the other person, it's just to make how will I put it now? It won't take nothing away from you. It doesn't mean that is going to reduce your status. It's not going to do that. Now, sorry, Delona. Let me just quickly finish. There was something I was saying before. Yeah, there's something I wanted to make a point with that. So he was asking for the full name of ITGuy. The ITGuy, that name is not enough. He wanted the full name. So now, you asking your followers for ITGuy's real names. Have you given your own real names out to people? Has ITGuy ever asked you for your real name? You have to be fair sometimes when you're doing something. He hasn't asked you for your real name. And let me tell you something. I, as a person, because of the behavior of Papariano lately, let me tell you something. Do not get it twisted. Do not think it is something that frustrated him, that made him to act that way. Because people always like to put cosmetics on things. No. Obama said it. He said something. He said the Oval Office as a way of magnifying whatever behavior it is that you have in you, that you are hiding, you're keeping. When you get to that office, it's going to magnify it. And the whole world will see that behavior in you. And there will be no way for you to cover it up anymore. That is what is happening to him now. Because he has assumed, he's seeing himself as the leader. He's saying himself, and that was why I said to him, you are a convergent point. People come to you, they come to gather on your platform to talk. So you have to always be patient with them. You have to be slow in anger. Especially if it has to do with the same people that you know that they are not even anti-justice. They are seeking the same goal you are seeking as well. So why should you go on flame and want to roast all of them and burn them one day? That is not just anger management problem. No, it is not. That is who he truly is. That is a person. I remember there was a day I was on Thunderfire's platform. He was there. Then I met him. Then I came up. It was actually that day they were talking, and he was advising Thunderfire on how to like bring views and all that, how to do good engagement. And he was saying that she can talk about that she can bring, you can talk about things that are like racism, like racist stuff. And I was like, what is this guy still in like 10th century or what kind of a brain is this? Who is this guy, to be honest? When the whole world is moving toward inclusion. What you hear everywhere you go is inclusion, inclusivity. You are living in your head, in your own brain, and you are thinking to say racist stuff is how to bring engagement, views. Is it all about views now? Where is your moral? Where is your common sense? Where is the human in you? Where is the humanity in you? So I'm not surprised. If he's now saying that these foreigners should get off, as though you have the right. Justice for Mohbad is like how would I put it? It's like your family. It's like your family. What do you call it now? It's like your lineage right. You know all this. What do you call them now? All these royal families. You know that right that they have? The right that they have that, oh, you are the next to ascend. You are the next to do this. Is that what this is about? So now, Papariano. I don't even know the name to quote you now. Sam Larry Sr., I don't even know. Buleriano, I don't even know. I'm just thinking of all of these names. All of these names.
Jack.
Never your student. I was never a science student. Let me clarify that now.
It's just funny. It's just funny how
Select your platform. Yeah, talk, Luna. I'll continue with that.
it's just funny how 90% of what Papariano do lately is just to call out people, bully people fighting the cause for justice for Mohbad, or because he had a personal issue with them. Because lately, I don't know if we observe, so maybe any one of us observe very well. There's nothing the analyzing of Papariano again. Rather, it's just dragging and dragging here, dragging there. Dragging. If he's not ITGuy, it's Thunderfire. If he's not Thunderfire, it's going to be Aduke. It's going to be who else again? It's going to be any other person. Possibly after this live show now, it might be me. But me, I don't really care. The fuck, I don't care. But you don't feed me on justice for Mohbad. You're the one coming on live just to talk and get gifts. I'm not coming. I don't open my live just to come and get gifts. Most of the time we come online. He said something, was it yesterday or day before yesterday? He was saying the reason why most of us are friendly with Thunderfire, I think it was yesterday, he was saying is because of the gifts. It's because of the gifts. How many shows have I hosted that I'm not getting gifts just to get Thunderfire to my side or something? But it's okay, it's fine. Maybe you see, I see people calling people names that they have beard before. If that's what he has been doing before, he thought that's what we are doing, it's fine, no problem. You can call names, you can call him anything, you can call us anything, it's fine. But does that give us justice for Mohbad? No. Like I said, I expected him to go and rethink. It doesn't worth it. Fighting this long, it's going to 2 weeks now. Fighting some people this long, it doesn't worth it. It doesn't worth it at all. We might disagree. That's why we are unique. That's why we are human beings. That's why we are human. So we might disagree on what we are doing that is right or wrong. We might disagree. It's fine. You see it differently, I see it differently. It's fine. But that doesn't mean we should be fighting each other about for it every day. For a whole week now, going to 2 weeks now, I don't see 90% of what they do on Papariano is to drag people. If you say this one, they want to talk about this one today, the next minute someone come up and instigate, and now that's the ITGuy is doing this. What is all this? You don't even need it at all. After all, you have the views. You have the platform. You don't need it. Well,
Delona.
Good evening, everybody. Let me quickly say something.
Mr. Idris definitely would like you to speak. Let me just drop this in. If you look at my analysis on the matter, maybe you will understand, as a number of people have prompted me and as I've observed, this whole thing started not so long ago. And I think when the trouble started with Papariano, he was angry when he lied that he started encouraging people to open their platforms. No. It wasn't encouraging people to open their platforms, but he realized now that his followers are disappearing, diminishing. People now have different platforms they go to, and that means for every platform, maybe there's a 50 to 100 people away from what it gets normally. So whilst he's upset about the situation, is obviously, remember, before even I vented on Thunderfire's platform, as well as Apapa's platform, I've had a stand-up with him twice on his platform. And he knew he could not attempt to try anything stupid, even on his platform. And on one of those occasions, I had to drop because the moment I mentioned Aries, it went irate. And the thing is, madness is not a competition. Mental meltdown is not a competition. For you to open your platform to want to label people, and the people on your platform who have wealth of experience understand what it means to be a bully on one side, for you to be dragging Mr. Joseph Aloba relentlessly every day, cursing him. They lost the case with the DPP. You open your platform to celebrate, and people are gifting you lions. But then, in the last 2 or 3 days, he has now bended the brain of his godlike followers by lying that is being ganged up against, and that they are angry because he's getting lion and is getting support. If you anytime he opens his show, in the last 3 or 4 shows Papariano is opened, count how many times he mentions lions, how many times he mentions gifts. So he's now creamed the brain of his godlike followers using reverse psychology to get more lions. And the thing is, when he's promoting the gift and is making this lion so sublime, so out of the world, we've got sort of like, what's it called? If I want to see lions, a universe, I want to see gift I've never seen before, I will go to Pella or go to the king of TikTok, these guys. I will go there and go and see universes, lions, lioness, gorillas, anything that you can imagine. So he's gone through a mental meltdown because he never anticipated that people will be independent. Apapa is open this platform. Mercy Idris can open a platform. Very Wicked Lady opens a platform. AY Listic is the one Papariano is now after because she has started opening a platform too. There's a pattern. There's a pattern there. So anyone that opens platform are stealing his customers. He actually said it in one of his shows. They are stealing my people, lying against me, ganging up against me, opening WhatsApp against me. I tell you, and I will kid you not, why would anybody with brain at all come together to go and open WhatsApp for Bingoriano? Or now that we've now had him as Bulleriano. Why? I mean, come and think about it. People wake up in the morning in their respective household, different time zone. They have to think about their children, whether they are going to private school or whatever, uniform. Wife has to go to work. Husband will have to go to work and all this kind of stuff. You've got bills to pay. You have so much to do in your life that manifests to success and good life that you can give your family. Then you won't have anything to do with your time. You will go on a green app to gang up against Papariano when you can just leave me for 5 minutes on my platform. I will open my platform for 5 minutes and I will destroy him. 5 minutes, only me. Why would anybody want to descend to the gutters and want to come and rub shoulders of bandying words with you, Papariano? You don't have a job. You said you want to go and jog. When you are doing your show, you are drinking ogogoro, you are drinking peteshi, you are drinking all sorts of nasty, organ destroying liquid. And then you are surprised why you end up with diabetes at your age. That is self-inflicted. And no amount of jogging will fix that. The only thing that can fix that is to have a balanced life. Go and get a 9-to-5 job. Instead of sitting, shitting, drinking, bathing inside one single room, how are you going to get a girlfriend? How are you going to get a child? You also would then use your platform, as I had in the last 24 hours, cursing people's children. You've descended from cursing people's grandmothers and grandfathers, and you've descended into the pit of hell now to now start cursing people's children. So that if you do, that will be a way to stop them from what? Coming to your platform or coming online at all, because you've got your comrades to join you in the comment section. Yeah. It will shit, it will wee, it will spit inside the same place. It will kind of throw flames. It will be dragging flame on without even sort of like muting himself. He will be flaming, coughing, spitting, weeing, shitting. I mean, how can you be on a platform for 7-8 hours? The only time you say you are coming is when you want to go and spit, and then when you decide to put yourself on how can I stealth mode, you look for Wotowoto to create, and then maybe that's when it will go and shit. It will go and have a dump. It will create a Wotowoto. Whilst he's having a shit, the idiots, the miscreant, the maggots, the hyenas and vultures, the grown-up 80-year-old, 76-year-old, 60-year-old men are giving gifts whilst he's having a dump. A dung beetle like this Papariano. Mercy Idris, over to you.
I see here, beg no kill me. Please, I'm not going to say too much. First of all, I want to correct one thing. I started hosting live during the COVID period, right? I've got my TikTok family since 2021, and I've got 3 different TikTok communities. I've got the South Africa TikTok community. I've got my brother, King Williams for Money. So I've got my TikTok family. We go live, we play games, we do a lot of things before Justice for Mohbad. So I just wanted to correct that. There is no Papariano that has advised him to me to go live. I've been doing my live before. I've been coming live, hosting live, going to live before Justice for Mohbad. And because of Justice for Mohbad, I have actually missed a lot of my TikTok communities. Sometimes they used to come around me, but they were not really too interested on Justice for Mohbad. So I've just left them. I've just focused on Justice for Mohbad for the past 2 years. So I wanted to correct that it's not Justice for Mohbad that has made me to start hosting. I used to host already. So I want to correct that. Then secondly, after 3 days ago, we went, because that very morning, I went to Papariano. As soon as I got on TikTok, I saw him and I said I wanted to talk to Papariano because I've seen a lot of videos that have been going on. I was in work and I saw one video where he was insulting, ITGuy's mom, Thunderfire and all that. I even commented. I even told him that I had to comment on that video because I wasn't expecting that from him. So through that, we're talking and talking. Then Lagata came to mess everything up, just turn everything around. So let me not go that way. So that same evening, we're on Aduke's platform. We're playing old videos. And this lady called Love by Fate, I was watching and I was listening. And the next thing I heard, Papariano, what did you do to that wicked lady or what? They're just in their platform. They are cursing you, cursing your mother, cursing your father. I said, what? So quickly, the sniper now went there and, told him, I know, first of all, I asked somebody on the comment section, I said, no, you are lying, right? But Papariano was not even responding. He was not even listening to the comment section. People were trying to tell him that what that lady was saying she was lying until the sniper now came on the panel and said, no, Papariano, it's not true that we're just playing. Because already, Sniper has come to tell us that we shouldn't play those audios anymore. So he now went to Papariano and said, Papariano, no, that's not true. We're just playing old audios, what has happened. So nobody was insulting Papariano, nobody was saying anything. So he was just laughing. He was taking it a little bit serious. Even Aduke was saying, don't worry, message. Papariano don't believe her. Papariano is not believing her. Papariano is not believing her. So we just thought that he wasn't even believing. So after some time, everything turned around again. So African TV now came and said, you know what, if we can all go to Papariano, we even asked Thunderfire if Thunderfire can come with us. Thunderfire was so angry. I think that was the night she deactivated her account. She was so angry, and I really understand that, because how can somebody throw those kind of insults on a private part of a human being, somebody you know, somebody who has been there for you, suddenly you just turn around. So the insults, the abuse, the bullying was just too much. And me, I cannot take it, because when two people on this justice have been bullied, I've always stood for them. I even came out for Lagata because of Bella on this bully of a thing. I can't stand as a woman and allowing a woman like me to be bullied. And it can be me tomorrow. I can't stand it. No matter how close you are to me, I will stay away, because I can't stand it. The bullies, the insults are just too much. I cannot stand it. So from there, we agreed. Thunderfire was very angry. So she dropped and she deactivated her account. I didn't even know that she went to deactivate her account that very night. So me, African TV, and Akpakpa. African TV said, you know what? We love Papariano. And the way he's seen Papariano is not okay. And to be sincere, he's not okay, because for days, every morning, from morning till night, Papariano will be nagging, shouting, cursing, swearing, blood pressure, it did everywhere. So African TV now came and said, no, we should, go there and talk to Papariano. Akbana said, when we get there, let's all go there and type, I love you, I love you, I love you, Papariano, we love you, And we all did, we can't reach there. We talk. Papariano said no, that he would never. I said, Papariano, when you have time, go to Thunderfire, sort things out with this woman. These insults are just getting too much. And he told me that he's going to disappoint me, that he would never go. I said, well, that's fine. An adult, you are free to do whatever you want, but I've said my mind, and I'm not going to stay for this anymore. Immediately I left. Lady Harris came, turned everything that we said on Aduke, just turned everything. She was just lying. The lies were in fact, I was having goosebumps on my body when I heard when that woman was just lying. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? So then I realized that, okay, so this is what you guys have been doing. Because first of all, we were on that live of Thunderfire that morning when ITGuy was addressing the issue. So I didn't really know what was happening, because I was in work. I was like, ITGuy, what is all this? Too much now. Please, can you just stop? Why are you talking to Papariano like this? I didn't know there was already a show on ITGuy already. I said, really? Thunderfire now said, no, some things has happened. I'm going to see the clips and all that. I said, but what is this? This is too much. What kind of insult is all this? So when Thunderfire now finished her life, we went to Akpakpa. Then Akpakpa, and I told Akpakpa to play that audio, that live, because me, I was not happy of the way ITGuy was talking. I was not happy with him at all. So I did not even understand why he was talking, but me, I wasn't angry with ITGuy. So when Akpakpa started playing it, in fact, I couldn't stand it for about 5 minutes. I said, no, Akpakpa, I can't stand this. Sele, African TV, ITGuy, Akpakpa, this lady was throwing insults, was cursing those people, not just you the crazy, you the mad. I couldn't stand it for 5 minutes, and I said, no, Akpakpa, please, I beg you, if this is what happened, I can't hear this. I can't stay here. Just stop it. Akpakpa was far away from his phone. Then ITGuy, and I said, no, I've not heard anything, no, that audio must finish. It's a very long one. I said, well, what can I do? I had to drop. I dropped from that live. I left because I couldn't stand it. After a few minutes later, I came back. Oh my God, it was getting hot. This man listened for good 3 hours, Lady Harris and what was it, Sammy Jojo, they were cursing, throwing insults, a lot of curse. I was just there for good 3 hours. ITGuy did not utter a word. But you know what this lady did? She came to that live. She was on the comment section, cursing, swearing, insulting. ITGuy didn't say a single word. This man just maintained the peace until that audio finished playing. Then that was now when ITGuy now responded. And that was the response Papariano now had. Papariano started again. And now you are saying ITGuy is fighting for Thunder Fire. You have not even sat down to listen to the show that Aries did for these guys for good 3 hours. You haven't even sat down to listen and know what really happened. Why did ITGuy went that far? You were not ready to listen. And you just hitting the nail, continue to hit them. So I said, well, I'm not going to say anything again. Everybody is an adult. You can do whatever you want. You can say whatever you want. I am also a woman. Papariano can come for me right now because anybody that says anything, he come for them. If you try to correct Papariano, one thing about Papariano, and you guys should record it and take it to him. It's me, Messi Idris, saying it. Papariano I used to know before, and I told him that day he's not the Papariano I see now. Papariano is a guy who always analyzed things about this case of Mohbad. That was why we were enjoying, me personally was enjoying Papariano. But the Papariano I see lately is not that Papariano, and I'm not learning anything good in his platform. And I cannot sit on a panel, I cannot be on a platform where a woman like me will be abused, will be cursed, their mother, their father will be cursed, children will be sweat for, praying for people's children to buy. I can't stand that. So one thing is that everyone is afraid to tell Papariano the truth because Papariano feels that everything, he knows everything. He feels that everything he said is perfect. No one is perfect. We all make mistakes. It's not too hard to say, oh, I'm sorry, let's move on. And that was why I went to him that evening to talk to him. Then waking up the next morning, this man started again on everybody. I was like, I even regretted of going there that night. And I was like, what is going on? What's wrong with this guy? Everyone is there. People sending him a little clips. He is playing them. He is taking the hot side of it. And he will start throwing shade. And these are the people that you know that what they are actually telling you. Since you say you are very, very intelligent, you should sit down, listen to the front, the back, the middle of a video, not someone cutting a conversation of, let me say, a video of about 1 hour. Somebody will cut like 1 or 30 seconds for you, and that's the only part you will listen, and you will conclude, and you will start swearing. Then I found out that Isabella, softness, natural, Lady Harris is using those girls underground. Yes. When those girls dragged me for good 1 week, Lady Harris knew everything. She pretended not to know. She kept quiet while these girls were doing everything they were doing. She never comes out. She never says anything. I was just watching. So I decided to unfriend her, block her, because I cannot pretend like that. Now, because of I was on that Akpakpa live, when that audio was playing, I was in work. I came back. They said Lady Harris started dragging me, that I could not fight for her. I could not support her. And I said it. I sent a message to her and I said, look, I don't fight people's fight, Lady Harris. I can never fight for you. When Comfy came for me, I came for Comfy by myself. I made a video. I fight my fight. I cannot come and be fighting for you. But if somebody come bullying you, and I know that that person is bullying you as a woman like me and it's not right, yes, I can say something, but I cannot fight for you, Lady Harris, because what I heard, your voice and everything I heard you did, then you were still on that comment section, still throwing curses. You expect me to fight for you? What kind of fight do you want me to fight for you? Now, Papariano said ITGuy is fighting for Thunder Fire. Now, Papariano is doing the same He's also fighting for Lady Harris, but he doesn't want to accept it. He's refusing to accept that he is fighting for Lady Harris. That's being biased, because what you say somebody else is doing, you are doing it. People sit on his panel. Papariano sit there and insult women, bullying women, insult people's parents, people's family. You guys sit there, nobody. Even if you guys want to tell him to start, you say, Papariano, he's all right. Papariano, that is not how to talk to people, man. All of you are all fake. All of you are pretenders. You can't even tell this guy if you really love him.
Mr. Idris, they don't want to be blocked or dropped by
If
Papariano.
you love him, you will tell him the truth, because that guy is going through a lot. The Papariano I see is going through a lot. He's having a sleepless nights. He's depressed. Forget what you see on the front of camera. Papariano I see, he's depressed. He doesn't sleep anymore. He's not happy with his spirit. He's not happy with his soul. Yes. You know what? They say pikin when you say mama no go sleep, the pikin no they sleep. The guy is not happy. The guy is depressed. Because if Papariano is happy and he's okay, he cannot be coming out for almost 2 weeks, dragging 3 or 4 people. Every small video they go send for you, you go open camera, you go begin the course. Any small video they go send for you, you go open camera, you go begin the course. Everybody go there, they listen to you. Guys, before I finish I want to use this to end. If you guys that are with Papariano, you guys know you love Papariano, you have to start telling him the truth. You guys don't love him. You guys don't love that guy. That's the real truth I'm telling you people. You people don't love him. If you love him, you will tell him the truth. So me, I'm not going to be on Justice for Mohbad and I allow people to be bullied just because they are Justice for Mohbad. And now he's also bringing races into it, telling the Nigerians to be on one side and leave those foreigners. Those foreigners have been on this justice almost 2 years. Now, why are you trying to separate everybody that has been together on justice? Now you are trying to tell your followers not to go to people's platform, not to go to Seti's platform, that you are going to block them. And you want to tell me you are doing a good thing, now deciding for people where to go and where not to go. And many of them are actually following it. Many of them are listening to it. They are afraid to go to different platforms because they are afraid to be blocked. Can't you see how you people are hypocrites? And you say you are looking for justice for Mohbad. If you are looking for justice for Mohbad, you should be fair. The truth should not be hard for you to speak. You should speak your truth. Nobody, none of you is able to look into Papariano's face and tell Papariano the truth. And all of you are fake. You don't love him. You need to tell that guy because he's making mistakes. No one is perfect. Papariano make mistakes and he has to correct them. But if he said no, he's not wrong, that he's perfect, then he will make you the liar. Because the truth needs to be told. He has to stop. There was a time Thunderfire was there for him. He told us, don't bully those foreigners. Now, what you preach is what you are doing. And you allow those little girls to be giving you little videos, audios, and you are listening to those girls, and you are coming out, and you are fighting with the people who loves you, and you are bringing back the people that have destroyed you. And all those people have cost you. They've destroyed you. They've damaged you. Lagata that you have embraced now. I've been waiting for you to address that audio of Mohbad. Even on that day, I was saying it on your platform. Lagata, address that audio of Mohbad that Lagata said that audio was fake. I was still waiting till today for Papariano to address Lagata. Lagata, why did you condemn that audio? Till today, Papariano has not addressed. And Papariano knew, he knows very well what Lagata has done on this justice. But now, Lagata is now Papariano's best hand man. I think Lagata is now the best man or the last man standing. So Papariano, the earlier you come back to yourself, the earlier is better for you. Because you see all these people on your platform who are there covering, embracing you, Papariano, they don't love you, Papariano. They don't want the best for you. They are enjoying you damaging yourself. Yes, that is just the truth. Take it or leave it. All of them that are there analyzing with you, they don't love you. If they love you, they will tell you the truth. So no bully for justice for Mohbad, because this is what happened to Mohbad, and you people are doing it to other people on this justice, and you say you are fighting for justice. You can't be fighting for justice and you are bullying people. So thank you so much for listening to me. God bless you all. Thank you.
That's a beautiful submission. Before I go over to the next speaker, I want to choose between African TV and Very Wicked Lady. Very Wicked Lady, do you want to go first? Because you came here before AFTV. So Very Wicked Lady.
No. I'm here. Anybody can.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm here.
Okay. Okay. So Very Wicked Lady. Oh my God.
Sorry.
Yeah, but make up your mind. Do you want AFTV to go before you whilst you sort yourself out?
Anybody,
Okay. All right.
anybody.
Okay. African TV, before you go ahead, sometimes ago, all these young boys decided that they were going to do all this Ogun stuff, right? Okay, whilst you're doing all this Ogun thing, I've always kind of thought if you've got nothing to hide and you haven't been taken to a shrine somewhere, there won't be a reason for you to be cursing yourself. And I think that if you're on Justice for Mohbad and you want to curse yourself, that unless you've received money on this or money on that, and you are Mr. Lion, Mr. Gorilla, Mr. Alligator, who has been collecting money off people in the background on one side. Oh my God, who is that? Oh, who is that? I don't know. Could it be Thunderfire? It could be. If it is, oh my God, that's
Your top one gifter. That is your top one gifter.
Magnificent. That my number one gifter again remains Thunderfire. Oh yes, we always celebrate you. Why? Because you are here to stay, my lady. And once you kind of, I tell you what, there's a guy I like so much by the name Pra. We get on so much. There was a time I spent an evening with him and a number of comrades on Papariano's platform. He loaned this platform to us. He wasn't there. We've had wonderful conversation in the past. And suddenly, because of this biting knife and this palm oil Ogun thing, we fell out. I was on a platform. I don't know whether it's the sniper's platform, whatever the case may be. They misbehaved, dropped me, did what they had to do. I made my point, and since then we fell out. And I don't really understand why you want to impose people biting a knife on the screen on anybody. Now, Papariano bit that knife twice. He did one before the whole thing. He actually claimed his followers pushed him into it because they engineered it and they were doing it, or whatever excuse he gave at the time. Now, Papariano's platform is in a mess. Oloriebi did the same thing, Latisne. His own platform is also a mess because both of them have profited from Justice for Mohbad financially. But then they decided to curse themselves. Now, Ogun is now chasing them. They are running elter skelter kitty kitty kata kata. Ogun now wants to buy them. Hopefully before the end of July 2025, Ogun will strangle the both of them. African TV, let's have you.
Good evening, my brother, IT man, IT guy. Good evening, everybody from rainy Ogun State in Nigeria.